Hi, I wanted to share with you today a little bit about my favorite new notion that I now have available for sale on my website. This is called a Binding Ease silicone mat, and it's what I use to prepare my binding strips when I'm finishing my quilt tops. Typically for my quilts, I do cut my binding strips at 2 inches. I know most of you will probably cut at 2 1/4 or 2 1/2, but it doesn't really matter what size you normally have your binding strips. This will actually accommodate a strip of fabric up to 4 inches. So what I'm going to do here today for you is I'm going to show you how I use it to prepare my binding strips for my quilt tops. Right now I have my 2-inch strip of fabric, wrong side up, so that when I do my fold for traditional double fold binding, I've got my right sides up and showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press a beginning portion of my strip, okay? And I've got a nice crease here. I'm now going to insert this through the loops of my Binding Ease mat, like this. And I've got the rest of my strip off the edge of my ironing board. Okay. I'm gonna take my iron and I'm just gonna lay it flat. And now all I have to do is really just pull on my strip here, and with my left hand I'm guiding this for my right sides together and aligning my raw edges. I only am doing this with 1 strip, but I have done this with a king size quilt and it's come out just perfectly. So I want you to see how nice and crisp that finished edge is, so that when I go to stitch this onto my quilt top, the edges are lined up perfectly and I'm able to get that accurate 1/4 inch seam.